Hello, everyone, and welcome to the annual Hart Outdoor Track and Field Media Day. I'm your host, Hart correspondent Rich Linden. Tell you what, I am honored right now and excited to chat with the Hart Men's Indoor Track and Field Coach of the Year, Ryan Sheckle. Ryan, how you doing today, Coach?
Doing really well. Appreciate
Well,
it.
I see you brought two incredible, outstanding student athletes. Let's jump right into this. Please introduce us to your two student athletes and tell us what they mean to the team.
Oh, wow. Okay. We have Siande Adams on our men's team. Siande's has been a contributor to the team since he's arrived here in day one. Siande is a special athlete, special person. Siande's got a full plate in his life, and one thing I've always respected him from the get-go is he's a father already, and the way he balances his home life and his athletic and work and school is real respectable. And again, he's a true competitor on the track too, and everybody in the conference knows that. So Siande is a junior per se, only a sophomore outdoor, but junior indoor. And then on my right, then we have Corinne Gadit. And Corinne is special too. I think her maturity level is something that we don't come across a lot. She's a graduate student. She's actually coached a little bit in between undergrad and graduate. So she's come onto the team and made immediate impact, not only with her performances, but with maybe mentoring some of the younger women on the team as well.
Awesome. Well, Coach, both your programs had a stellar indoor track championship. Men finished second, women placing fourth. How exciting was that meet? And tell me a little bit about that experience.
It was good. It was a nail biter. Talking about the women first, I told the women in the team that I couldn't have been prouder of them. The previous year we finished 10th, so take the jump from 10th to 4th. I hope that speaks to the direction of where we're going with the program and the depth of the program. On the men's side, the men had all intentions and goals of winning the conference meet. We came up a couple points short, and so that is something tough, and it's something that we're going to have to overcome and move forward on. But the group that we have right now on the men's side is very focused and very much performance driven. That I've already seen us take strides from that and helped us motivate us to move forward.
Excellent. So, Corinne, let me kick over to you. Grad student, what are you getting a degree in? Your graduate degree in what?
Yes, I'm getting my MFT, which is marriage family counseling. So I just started this in August. So just getting a counseling degree. So it's been very busy because I have night classes. So.
Well, I was going to ask, that was my next question. How do you balance getting your graduate degree with the regimen of having to practice, train, and compete as a track athlete?
Yeah, it's a lot. I give a lot of kudos to the coach. He's been super flexible with my schedule. It's been really refreshing to have that because I've class twice a week, 4 hours, which is nice with the program. The program is specifically designed that way we can do stuff during the day and focus on school at night. So that's been awesome. But it's been really accommodating for him, listening and just understanding that we are a student before we are an athlete. So it's been really easy in a sense to balance all those things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're in Siande. You already have a full plate, full-time student, working, father, athlete. What events do you run, and do you have a favorite event, and how do you balance all of this?
How I balance it is I just have a really great support system from my coaching staff to my family and friends. I have a great group around me who are very supportive in all my endeavors in life. As for my favorite events, I would definitely say the hurdles. I identify as a hurdler who can sprint, not a sprinter who can hurdle.
I like that. I like that. So let me just stick with you then, Siande. Finished indoor, team had a phenomenal season, and you hurdle. What's the difference mentally, physically? How do you transition from indoor hurdles to outdoor, where you have all kinds of elements coming at you that you wouldn't necessarily have in indoor?
That's one thing that's been huge is the elements. Like last week, we just had a very windy meet, and when you're hurdling, it affects you a lot more than it does, let's say, in 100 meters compared to the 110s. but I'd say it's the element of conditioning as well as just the weather itself. It can be all over the place, at least here in Iowa.
Yeah, all over the place. So, Corinne, what events do you compete in, and what are your favorites?
Oh my goodness. I've been kind of doing a little bit of everything. So in high school, I was mainly a 400, 800 aspect. But now I stepped into college. I've kind of done the 200. I've done the 4s and the 8s. I might be touching the 1500 next
Oh,
weekend.
wow.
So I kind of do it all right now. But I would say my favorite is either the 400 or the 800, which are very tough races. But yeah, I would have to say those are probably my favorite.
Favorites. So, Coach, I'm gonna get back to you. Guys, we're rolling through outdoor season already. Just a few weeks away from Hart Championship. How's the season, outdoor season, been going? And what are you doing to prepare to compete at that high level at the Hart Championship?
Sure. This year's been a little different. With our meet schedule and having to cancel a meet, we've only had one outdoor meet. So we head into this weekend. We have a 2-day meet here at Mount Mercy. Really, it's just from a coaching standpoint, those meets are important to keep your athletes sharp, and also I think mental standpoint for them to prepare and understand what competition's about. But for me, really, being able to get the quality training in is the most important thing. So we continue to grow and develop and progress towards the goals, towards the conference championship or the national championship. So really just having them stay focused, and then I think keeping practice not only competitive but fun. Being able to have them mix in some different things, and still get in all the training requirements we need to. I think are real important. As far as track and field goes, I say this probably 3 times a year to our athletes. There's nothing necessarily fancy about our sport. There's talent only gets you so far, because you got to work, you got to put in the time, you got to throw the weights around, whatever it might be, to get where you want to go. But so that's where we're at right now is in the next couple of weeks, the transition or focus of our training will change a little bit. We'll start to maybe be a little bit more rested, and again, those competitions becoming more important.
Yeah, excellent. Sunday, you said you have an incredible support system around you. I'm going to assume that includes your track team. Tell me about the team itself. What's the camaraderie like? What is your track team like on and off the track, and how does that affect you as you are performing at meets?
Yeah, I consider my teammates like family. Like we spend a lot of time outside of track enjoying each other, enjoying each other's presence. But like at practice, we are a very competitive crew. We race and compete in all aspects of training, whether it's in the weight room or on the track. That's what happens when you have a really good team, a really progressive team, and we're all trying to get better in hopes to win something together.
Yep, I love it. Corinne, same thing, I'm assuming, same thing?
Yeah.
How to do that team family spirit?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I think I had the privilege of kind of mixing between like different event groups, because sometimes I'm with the sprinters, sometimes I'm with the distance girls. And yeah, I have to completely agree that it's definitely family-like, and especially being older on the team, and coming to a bunch of younger girls. I was honestly nervous that, are they going to accept me being older? Are they going to feel like I'm bossing them around? But I mean, they were loving and had open arms right when I came on the team. And we're all super competitive too. We all have one goal in mind. And I think, from the jump from last year to this year, it's been, for the short time I've been here, it's been improvement. I just love getting to know and growing with the team every day.
Yeah. So do you have any specific goals? Any of you, what are some of the specific goals gosh, the Hart is, like you said, Coach, so competitive. Heading into Baldwin City in the Hart Championship, what are some of your goals for the team, and what are some of your individual goals?
Want me to start?
Yeah, you got it.
Sure.
Well, I guess as a coach, just seeing that, like I said before, that progression, and also that seeing that balance between, like the line of the training and keeping people healthy, and we do have some people that we need to make sure that they're getting in the training room and take care of their stuff. As far as goals, I just want to see us improve like we have. I think our men will make a run at the conference title again. Our women will be right there, I think, in the mid to higher end of the team scores. But also the postseason competition, as far as, getting some getting some quality events to nationals and making some noise at the national meet and bringing home some All-Americans. I think that's real important to, what we want to do athletically. I think everything else kind of takes care of themselves when we have athletes like this that are focused and are thinking about their teammates and are pushing each other. And so those are always kind of the goals that, help, propel everything.
Yeah. Siande, Corinne, any last thing you want to add to that?
Yeah, like Coach said, we plan to make a run for the conference championship, and we have a great group of guys, and that's the goal.
Excellent. Well, thanks for being on today. I am hyped. I love the Heart of America Athletic Conference. I always say it's like the most competitive and the greatest conference in the NAIA. So thanks for being on. Going to watch you over the next few weeks. Good luck at the Heart Championship in Baldwin City. Let's go. Let's take home some gold.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.